Hello and welcome to Crafts for Kids. I'm your host, Jann. Making paper snowflakes is another favorite winter craft, and I've been doing it since I was a kid. But these today are a little bit different. Ours incorporate a winter theme, a holiday theme, and I'll show you what I mean. Here's one cut out and ready to go. Does that look like a snowman to you? Now let me open this up. And I'll show you exactly how to do this. I've designed some templates for you. Now you see half of the snowflake. Let me keep opening this. And this is a snowman snowflake. Now you can tape these to the window, put them on a table. They're kind of fun down the center of a table, scattered. They could go on a gift, top of a gift. So that's a snowman snowflake. I'll put this here. Okay, this is a reindeer. He could easily be a moose. So let's see what that one looks like. Open that. That's half of it. Now you can color these. And he could have a red, little tiny pom-pom for nose you could glue on. These tiny little pom-poms. That would be so cute. So there's a reindeer snowflake. I'll put that one aside. And then this is a tree. I do love trees. We can open this up. It's so much fun to open them up too. You can really see what they look like as a snowflake. Sometimes cutting them, the paper sticks it together. Here we go. The fun thing is you just need paper, pencil, scissors. No glue needed. So here is a tree snowflake. And as I said, you can paint these, color these, do whatever you like. So the next step, here are the 3 templates that I've designed for you. And you may wonder what this gray area is. And that means it's cut away so that this snowman ends up looking like this. So the next step is to cut them out. Peg TV posted them. And once you have them all cut out, take a piece of paper. Now what's hardly ever mentioned is the lighter the paper it is, the easier it is to cut. This is 20-pound paper. It's even less expensive than, deluxe paper. And these are 8 pointed snowflakes. It's sort of an artistic rendition of a classic 6-sided snowflake. So first step, hold the paper like this, like you're reading a book, and fold one side over, matching the corners. And then give this a nice press. You can use your pencil or something, or a really good press with your fingers. It helps fold several layers together very nicely. Hold it again like you're reading a book. Fold this over, match the corners to the best of your ability. Bring this down and then crease this really well. That's important. And now when I look at this is important. 2 sides aren't really folded, they're loose. And 2 sides have folds. That has 2 folds, and this side has 1 fold. We need to work with the folds, or else the snowflake will not stick together. So, this is a fold, this is a fold. That's really handy. I find it easier to take the short side and fold it diagonally, so we get a nice point at one end, and we're matching the edges. And then crease the side. And again, creasing it with a pencil or something like that. Very good. Now that is ready to trace. Now I'm going to do another one for you. Let's go over this again. This time I'll take a blue one. You can use any color paper you like, but this is important to get a proper snowflake. Hold it like a book. Fold this top over. Match the corners. Crease this really, really well because it helps make a nice snowflake. Hold it again like a book. Fold this over. Match the corners to the best of your ability. Fold it nice and sharp. And then notice folded side, folded side. I take the short side because it's a little bit easier to see. Hold this corner because you want to make a nice point at the corner and match the sides. And then press this. A really good crisp press. Okay, now you've folded the paper. It's ready to go. So I'm going to take this folded paper, and you'll notice on the template, it shows you which direction the design goes. Those are upside down, just so it fits on one page, but shows you which direction it goes on the paper fold. So that's the first step, getting it going the right direction. Now I'm going to hold this down, make sure it's fitting the paper. I want some edges to really go slightly over the edge of the paper, or at least meet it, because that's what helps the snowflake keep together. And the next step is to trace it. Nice sharp pencil is handy. You can use anything you like. Just hold it down, trace it the best you can. Trace around the edge. And you'll see some edges of the template do meet the folds. Here's these tiny little sections, and then one diamond at the middle. Now, looking at the template, you'll see which are the gray areas. I just put an X here. I don't need to color it in. X, X, that means it's cut away. Even the tiny ones, I do a little X. So in the end, it looks like this. Then I will cut it out, and it doesn't matter if you start at the bottom or the top. So I'm going to start at the top and start cutting it out. A little hard for you to see what I'm cutting. You want to use scissors that can cut through the thicknesses of paper, and it's usually a large pair of scissors. I know that in Poland, they can use sheep shears and make the most intricate cuts. I could never do that. First of all, I don't have sheep shears, but I do have some nice big scissors, and that's really handy. I know it's hard for you to see exactly what I'm doing. But what I'm doing is I'm cutting on the line. So that's part of it. I have to finish cutting his hat out. Now I've got the top section cut. Now I'll keep going. And you'll notice that some parts touch the edge of the paper. Like this and this, that touches the edge of the paper. And that's critical for keeping the snowflake together. Now I keep cutting out the areas that have the X. The X is going to be out. Keep cutting this. Progress. Now this last little bit, these little tiny bits add to the decoration of the snowflake. And they could be not very big, and it still makes a nice snowflake when you open it. Now there's still edges here, but with this little thing right here, this little diamond, I'm cutting from edge to edge, and that means that's going to be open. I forgot one little thing. Okay, I made quite a mess here, so let's open this. It's starting to look like a snowflake. Ooh, there's half a snowflake. And here is the snowman snowflake. And remember, you can color this in if you want. You can put glitter, glue around the edges to look like snow, whatever you would like to do. So let me show you now how to make your own if you want. You can use these as a jumping off point if you want. So I've already folded the paper. Now I think I'll use a star, but you can draw whatever you like. Now when I place this on the folded paper, I want to make sure that at least some of the edges touch the edge. So I'm going to keep sliding it down. Then I trace it. Sorry, my hands are going everywhere to do this. But let me show you. The points reach the edge, and that one even overlaps the edge a little bit. So that's important. Now I know this is, I'm going to cut away, that I'm going to cut away, that I'm going to come away. Now what to do with the bottom of it? Well, let's see what I can do. Okay, I'm just going to draw a little line here. I think I'll cut out a section here, but I'm going to leave something in the middle to attach the star to it. Whoops. And I think I'll do a diamond here and a diamond here, still leaving something in the middle. And I think I'll cut off the point with a sharp triangle. So what I'm doing is I'm leaving something in the middle and leaving something here too. I hope that is clear. I'm going to cut away all the points, areas that have an X. So that's the start of it. The star is the easiest because it's large. Remember, I'm leaving the edges connected. Then I'm going to try and cut out this bottom section. Okay, a little sliver here. Also, after, if you want, when you draw something, after you've cut it out, you can erase your pencil marks, if you like. So I'm just sort of cutting out little bits here and there, but always leaving something attaching it on the edge. I'll show you this after I finished. And you don't have to cut it exactly where you've drawn it. You can change your mind and do something different. Okay, so this is what it looks like with all the pencil marks, which I would very gently erase. This is the other side, that's what it looks like. So let's see what the star looks like as a snowflake. Okay, here's part of it. There's half of it. It's kind of fun to see what it looks like. And there is a star snowflake. So you can make your own. You can draw it, and if you want, you can make a little template. I used a cereal box for this, made a nice little star, and enjoy bringing snowflakes into your home. It adds a lot of handmade charm for you to make something. And I think these are great fun and easy to do. So happy winter, happy January, happy New Year. Thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoy this easy winter craft. Bye-bye.